Hopefully it's a swift recovery, whatever it is.
More familiar
Okay,
territory
Sentinels on defense,
Ascent.
G2 on attack.
Classic map for the team for these players.
Baby Bay buying 4 Headhunter bullets, half armor.
Yeah, a lot of players, actually 4 on G2 with the half armor.
Flash
I wanna
already
see some
going over
headshots.
towards middle. It's a nice line from
the
G2.
sort of
Means
push
they
and
can
pull
put
of the
their
pistol
TP
game.
over
We've seen so
towards
many more
here. They
teams
can
buying into
flash
the
middle.
share.
They
You
can
can
take
see
the
Second with
TP.
that.
Or
You can see
they
this
can fake
really
the
forward
TP and know
sensor.
for sure that
It can
it's
be swung off
pressure
of an
or a
aiming.
question mark.
Same
We got
in
lineup
retreat.
for the clone over towards site.
First stun prime, just by the
Yeah,
hold on.
hold up,
Baby
man.
Bay's out in front.
G2
That'll be
are
the
looking.
first.
This is the
Paranoia
map
to
they've been
stall out
bracking.
G2 into tree, but Baby Bay and the rest of the G2 are on a warpath. Bang tucks himself back into sight, but he goes down. G2 box themselves into the site.
And now it's double Senti in the post plant. Thorn's gonna come up. John QT trying to get ahead of it.
Ooh, he slipped out. You wouldn't expect him to be here already, but the drop is made. Nice shot. It's Valen with 3. And now with players in main, no space onto the site, just getting toyed with. It can't feel good. That can't feel good either.
Damn, nice shots, bro.
Baby Bay starts and closes
Nice
the round.
shots, yeah.
Nice shots from him. Opens it with the Headhunter. Closes out with the Sheriff. Gotta feel good. It was a rough map one. 7-17.
Great signs
Ooh,
already
when
for
the smoke
G2
blooms
though.
too.
Vice flash
looking
in middle
clean
is
here.
gonna
Valen as
set up
well.
the Yori default or pressure, and they had the clone line up
it's
over
interesting?
towards short as well.
When you impress Trent, that's when you
know
won.
it's good.
It's a
You know
great
it's
sign.
good.
That's real.
G2 looking way more comfortable on this map, though. You saw they had really good protocols to clear both of the sensors. On one side with the clone, on the other just baiting it out and then scaling
Still
out
got
together.
it.
Really nicely done from them to win the pistol.
Okay. What
Back to A again.
dude's got an outlaw,
Baby Bay
man.
with the
This
outlaw,
guy
looking
can
to farm some
farm,
eco
bro.
frags.
He can farm this. He's off to the good start too in the pistol. This is the
No one's
fire
even
bomb that
playing
people are
this A
telling me
site yet
about.
from Sentinels.
Trip goes
When
in
Josh was
close
talking
and
about
clears
why they
close
chose
left.
Baby Bay as the
Gets shot
sub,
from
he
far
was all
back.
about
They know
the
that close left
vibe
is
and
clear.
the,
They
you
kind of
know,
missed
he's a caster,
their
he watches all the game, he knows
missed
the
their
team.
timing a little
He
bit,
wasn't
but
brave enough
I
to
like
say that
I like
he's
the
a
idea.
scope abuser, just like Leaf.
Oh, okay. It's two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, we
in
never
a
got
way.
to see him play with the Outlaw when he was a pro.
It's interesting though, because Leaf is surprisingly
Freebie.
maybe a very vocal player, I think, on G2. A lot of the times, you know, Valen's going to be calling the shots, but Leaf's a very proactive guy when it comes to spotting out what's going wrong for the team and speaking his mind.
And you heard that from them last stage when Valen was talking
Yeah,
about
the
some of his
group up
struggles
short.
as an IGL,
We still
having
have clone?
kind of slower moments there. It
Oh,
was
no clone's
Leaf, the
gotta
guy who
flash
was
this.
stepping up, helping out, adding on leadership, adding on ideas.
Flash into tree now, comboed with the dart. Will be traded away. This is another one of those slow rounds that you'd expect from Valen, even on the anti-eco. Oh dear. Narrate catching the one and peeking in for a little bit more. G2 will be down in numbers for the post.
It's a 3v4
Yeah, it might
post
actually
plant,
come down
but
to Baby Bay hitting some shots.
there's
Might
still
have to
danger
happen.
this round. Guns picked up.
It's a bit awkward too. G2
Big
have
play
split
from
up and put
Valen.
2 players
Does have
to
up
get one
doing
again.
this.
Valen creeping around up and heaven. That's one. Has to fall away. That paranoia will be the exit path he needs.
Cover going
The rest of the team now called into sight to play off this smoke.
here.
Baby Bay fully
Yeah,
protected
you
now.
can TP back to main.
The smoke on his shoulder. Now ready for players to
Good
drop
shot.
by now. A quick scope on one. And backs on away, playing into the time game now, even as the shots get a little bit messier. Sentinels just don't have the clock to play with. Don't have the time at all. But some good damage here in the second round.
They lose a couple
He
gun
really
sites.
wanted that
Good
extra
damage
one, man.
Sen can be happy about.
Okay, very nice though. Very nice.
But people happy to see Baby Bay getting his
I like
kills.
it.
Yeah.
Instead of one over
And to go
towards
back
short,
to
they
what we
didn't
were talking about, being
overthink
so
it.
vocal, that
This
is one of the
went,
things
sorry,
that I
instead
was
one over
wondering
towards A
with
main,
G2
didn't
is who's going
overthink
to
it,
step
and
up
just
to
went
be that,
and hit
that
for
next guy is
short.
going to be one of the tried and true members of the team. A Trent, something like this.
For
Could
sure.
Baby Bay even bring something like that?
Yeah, I think that you honestly do look to Baby Bay, right? Like he's someone who I think they've expressly said to him coming into the team that, hey, we
What's
want
the
you to be
setup?
vocal. We know you haven't played in a while,
Clone
but we
on
want you to
short
like
on
step
the
up and
fence.
kind of add ideas
Preset.
to the team. You know, talk when things are going wrong. And I feel like that's a role he can be really confident
And
in
Trip.
fulfilling.
You're going to need ideas on a round like this. Fight into mid.
Nice
Second
shot,
creeping
man.
down his first of the
A
game.
great shot.
And now with Jogamo out of action, it's very hard to do much of anything.
And when you lose your Yoru before he uses that clone, it's so hard to play into double Senti. That's your best tool to
Yeah, I
break
mean,
you
the
down.
entry is
Look at
gone,
utility in every
and Baby
single
Bay now
lane,
has full
market,
freedom to
Tory,
actually just
A
face
main,
and swing
it is
angles.
everywhere. just littered around.
It's actually on him to just go swing
clone
everything,
walking
try get a
down.
pick.
You didn't think that was real?
No. They break
If
it
anything, the
just in
wall
case.
kind of works.
And these walls too.
Oh,
Although I
yeah.
kind of like with the chamber
I think
because
they missed the wall.
this wall, it's a fake wall because obviously you can kind of see through it. And Chamber's allowed to play on an off
Or
angle
do
like
they?
that.
Is it literally just a trap
Come
so
on,
you're
give
meant to
him the
go
fight.
through and then you miss your
G2
first
can
shot and then
back
you get
in
stunned and then you're trapped?
If he gets a pick here, they can really quickly pop a B split because he'll be teleporting back to his omen as well.
The issue is there's still 3 players back on B.
Dude, the issue
Now
is
the
they
wall's
gotta do
down,
something.
So it's a little bit ready for. And now, like
Okay,
you're
create
saying,
pressure
it
over
will
towards
have to be
short, but
that
keeps
B
the
split,
3
but
on
Trip will
A.
give it
There's
away.
2 on B right
As
now.
soon
It's
as it
actually
falls down, you see
doable.
both
30
players
seconds. They got
going
plenty of
back
time
into
to get in.
boathouse.
1 kill,
Garrett
trip,
and
1
John
camera.
backside together.
Ooh.
Damn,
Second's gonna
bro.
want that back. Now without pressure,
Recon's
quick
good. They kinda
rotate
know
through
their
spawn.
they
It
know their
will just
backside.
be the side anchors. John and Narrate in opposite ends, opposite corners. 1 for 1 might not be enough, and it won't.
It's a bonus.
G2 have the site.
Plant comes down. Paranoia for Bang. That's the best hope to make this retake still work.
Bang's going quickly. Still has a paranoia, but he wants to take the fight
Wait,
first.
no?
He's out in front of things, and his teammate
Nice.
isn't there to
That's good.
trade off immediately.
Good round from them.
G2 take the bonus.
4v5
And
as well
that's
for them
from
to do this. It
starting
was good.
A clean man down.
Baby
they lose John
Bay
mid,
got an important kill.
but Baby Bay applies so much pressure individually over towards A. Keeps 3 players on that side of the map.
Leafs it. Hello,
It
Leaf.
all comes down to this fight,
Zen
right?
would be
Getting the
bottom
double 140
5
with the
without
Outlaw,
Neon.
killing second. That means the rotates are then coming super
Holy.
slow into B, and it's just a matter
Zen
of
would be bottom 5 without
screaming.
Neon.
Big bonus!
And it was.
and winning the trades on site too.
Yeah. I mean, that was the strange thing from Sentinels, because all of their
I'm
trips
not
were
gonna- I'm not
spread
gonna
around the
answer
map.
it.
They didn't have anything to
I'm not
play off of
answering
on
it.
the
It
B
feels
side
like bait.
itself. They just went and
It's a loaded
played
question,
their own
man.
angles and weren't even able to trade out even.
Full
Happy
mid
done
trap
right,
light
man.
here.
Yeah, but it's a trap with a couple of classics and sheriffs.
And no one
Trip
really there to
close,
receive it.
Molly deep.
And G2 scaling protocol is always some of their best looks.
Okay,
It's very
second
hard
saves
to
enough
catch
to make
them
sure
out
that
in
you
a
can have
trap
an op.
because of their utility. Here comes the drone over from Tiles. First of all, second scene. Now the trap play is burned, and it's just not anything. Jogamo is here for 2 quick kills. The rest of the team flooding in, and by the way, Baby Bay is
I
now
was
in
gonna say,
market
Baby
group
Bay's
B.
taking
So,
space,
add
man.
insult to injury, because this round is wraps.
Hold on, Chris. Baby Bay is 5-0 this map. He's owning on the entries.
And is the headbang through a wall? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Casual
nice.
shot
They got
working
great
boot.
ults here.
G2,
They
this
got
is
great
a
ults.
different
They could
story
have also
from map
just,
number 1.
with the
Perfectly
Yoru
diffused
Ali
the trap
use it
play,
so they can
work
secure
their
a
way
main
into
so they
B
could
off
get
that
the
lurk.
Vice ult as
Oh,
well
well
if they
done.
wanted.
G2
But so
Cobras
many
right
options.
now
It's
are
pretty hard for
eating
Sentinels
good,
in
right?
this
They're
one. You
coming
might
up.
actually
We
just see
had
him do something
one
pretty aggro on
road
defense.
scrim, and we
I
still
don't think they
got
can
that
sit back
close.
here.
Really? Oh, now we're up 4-0.
Double Sentinel comp, maybe they can sit back.
You were alluding to it a little earlier, but I do think this chamber is a really good pick into double Senti, because you can walk out onto these sites in a way no other agent but Yoru can. And if you get hit by a trip, you activate a sonic sensor, anything like that, you can super
What do they
easily
go for?
teleport away.
It gives you more like fun options, I think, on attack out of a double Senti option. Of course, comes with less powerful defensive
Okay,
utility.
it's a
right?
bit of a
It
win for
relies on that
Sentinels, though.
gunplay
Break
as
the
opposed to
recon.
Those trap setups that Sentinels are going to run.
But when you're having an attack side
TP
that's
over
already
towards
this
middle.
good, it
Yeah.
makes up for that a little bit.
It definitely pans out. Now, by the way, Jogamo has a judge. He has plenty
think
of
John's
money,
gonna have to
but
do a
he's got
lot
the
here.
dimensional drift as well. So if I'm a side anchor, I'm quaking in my boots right now.
Second has to TP out of mid.
Here it comes. So John QT, very likely in trouble here. Jogamo, shotgun in hand, first flash, a clone primed. There's an Omen ult faked out in backside as well, but John is ready for it. He's waiting and now buys himself some time with the cage. G2 trade out, shock darts back and forth, but still John is alive in backside. There's pressure in from
Still
market.
goes through though.
John
Still does
forced
go
back
through.
down onto a
I
classic, but it's
think-
Baby Bay without a team.
Or
and
I
it's
think Baby
G2
Bay
without
needed
a
to
sight.
send it to the guy back aside there, but
All about John. Holding down alone in backside. If he doesn't get that kill onto Jaw, then it's a G2 who has easy sight control, who has tons of util to win out this post line. But not only does he get this first pick, but dives down a cage, gets an anchor smoke from his teammate, and then all of the support util coming in is just beautiful. A flash from Zekken combined with the dart, that gets him the second kill. And then he's just there causing problems as the rest of Sentinels eviscerate G2.
When Sentinels are rotating quick through mid,
Baby
just
Bay
like
gets
on
the
Corrode,
up out, and the rate has all.
Okay, next
Zalsis
round,
with a kill.
Baby Bay attack side off.
Good
What
salt.
is he
Oh,
up
God.
to?
Oh, he is netted in a
I
one-way.
was
Good
gonna
thing
say,
is he's
oh,
chamber,
God.
so teleports up to the high
It
angle.
looked pretty rough.
But still
He's
there's
in a rough
couple players
situation.
from
We can
Sen in
TP
mid.
out. It's all good.
And now they've known that those 8 players from G2 have been forced away.
Mobus, right? With the Prime.
Decide
Thank you for the
not to
3 months.
continue the
dude.
fight.
Thank you for saying that also, bro. I appreciate
Zekken
you.
just CP'd out of mid, so this reclear coming at a really good time for G2.
Remains to be seen how actively Sentinels want to look for a refight.
Look at this off angle in the close corner from Zalsis. Previous rounds, Baby Bay has contacted into tree. This off angle is to punish
I
him.
mean, he's probably
It's
going to
baited
get
for
popped.
perfectly by Zekken. Can take the first shot. Teleport
How
away
does he
once
peek
that's
the angle?
primed.
Big crouch peek?
Here it comes. Nice out of Baby Bay.
My guy.
Hardly any time to react, but Hunter's Fury unable to reply with anything. Zalsis creeping forward,
Fine, though. Got
completely
the info,
unexpected.
got the
That's the
pick,
bait
and
at
there's a
work.
big
Johnson
dual ball in
spawn
middle.
Christie
John's
swinging in.
waiting for it. Not at all. John
Wow.
QT.
Spike.
Rather
No
narrate
way,
to find a
Trent.
few. Now this spike.
Trent,
Middle of
get
the
out
map.
of there, mate. You got the spike.
G2 scattered to the wind.
Valen TP's through the wall and opens up this A site, but Zalsis, a chance to take a timing, wins it! And now the ult in a 2v2.
What a shot. But it's down to 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, Raid Boss is still
Zalsis
here
has the ultimate
with the
to try and
plant.
pluck someone away
Trent
from the
gets ult.
site. It's being baited out. Now he's holding
Not
on to
really
it.
going to be in a position to
use
use
that
it
to
unless he
enter
wants to kind of
into the site.
insta-rip it from floor here.
Become a human drone and trade 1-for-1 if this fight doesn't come to him first. The ult goes wide.
He's in both.
Trent hiding. Waiting for his moment. Takes the high fight first.
Really? That's a sick round, man. That's a sick round. Okay,
Just
Sentinels win one, they
incredible
lose
out
the
of
next.
Trent. There's all kinds of
He
talk
was
about who's the best player
insanely
on
patient
G2.
with that.
But
Insanely
no matter
patient.
the roster, no matter the event,
Waited
Trent
for
is
one to
a
jump
beast.
down
These two
fast so that he
kills
could
on mid
isolate one.
open up the round. And in the 1v2, he plays it perfectly. Crab walks away from hell, tucks front dice, and isolates both fights to perfection. Not just the mechanics, but just playing that clutch so intelligently.
I mean, it's vintage Trent, right? This is his map.
Sova, Ascent, he's back.
Putting Odin in his hands, and we've come full circle. Then we really are back in 2022, right? We've got Baby Bay FaZe, the guard Trent.
Double timeout? No, this is their first one.
The last Tier 1 event that Baby Bay played was LCQ in 2022. That was also back when G2's core was still the guard playing against him. They had a game back then. Now he's side by side with these guys.
I mean, Baby Bay's last map was also on Ascent, except he was playing Phoenix, and he pied.
in literally his last Tier 1 game.
And now he's crushing it on the chamber with G2.
Yeah,
3
look,
years later.
already doing better. On an even bigger
Okay,
stage.
okay, that's a step too far. That's a step too
He
far.
ended with 4 kills. He has 6. That's just math.
I mean, okay, you're not lying. You're not lying. I accept it. But Sentinels can't
Okay,
really allow
Baby
to
Bay
have
with
happen
the
as they
ult.
keep running away with things.
And
Change up at the timeout.
This'll-
They're going to buy an op.
this will help a lot.
It's also
They're going to push him into mid.
the dimensional
Sean
drift.
with the
Sean
no
is
armor.
forced down onto a stinger.
Yeah, just making sure they can buy next, I guess. But
Off
to
the
force.
wouldn't it be 2-4?
Interesting little dart option towards A. The whole time, Baby Bay really thinks that Sentinels are going to creep forward. I think having a read that Zekken has the opportunity to come in with the sniper and to walk into Oppo Rosa.
Dude. Oh, okay. He actually gets pretty good
He's out
timing
on
on
the
this.
timing of his gate crash.
Everything's around those timings.
Drone
though.
goes
They're
in,
waiting
dude,
the
drone for
35
drone.
seconds before, you know, activating
Okay,
on
they're
some
gonna
other
hear
side
the
of map.
drone,
What
and
G2
they,
are
they
doing
should
is trying
know
to make
that
sure
there's a
Zekken
high
can't
chance they're
teleport
setting
away.
the op up.
And they only show the Vice. Now the Sova drone seen. Sen will start to get suspicious.
Baby Bay already
Baby
posted up
Bay.
and waiting.
He's giving him a
Again,
wave
successful
midway
with these
through.
openers.
He gave him a
But the deadlock util is still up on it. Probably another 15 seconds on that wall. Oh, little sooner. Falls now. And G2 understood that timing perfectly.
Really selling this fake with the clone and another behind, but Narrate getting
That's
that
really
kill
hard
into
without the
mid has made
smokes, man.
things a little bit uncomfortable.
Dude, nice double
now he's out in
swing.
the open. He's been caught
Yeah,
out
trip
in the
over
open a few
towards
times.
middle
Look at
though.
Baby Bear.
No one's
He's running
capitalized off
into
of the
spawn.
trip.
They have a
Dude,
split
Baby
through
Bay
market.
just accepted
And
the trip.
John GT is super isolated here.
John
Dude,
is
it's
in
so
three.
did so
Hey,
well.
G2 are running the map against Sentinels. John,
Dude, I
with a
think they're
stinger in
going
hand,
third
do we
map,
really
man. They
think
look
he
too
can do
good.
it? Can't even
They
find the
actually
one.
look too good.
G2, they were executing B at the same time as they had a
Yeah.
lurk
They
full
were-
running up mid
Trent's
and full
cracking
running
up,
through
man.
tree into A.
They won the
They absolutely own this
they
map
won the
right now. And Sen are
Sova
calling
drone
another
off on B
timeout.
main. They really did.
I don't quite know what to make out of it. An operator won't be a possibility for Sentinels coming in. They need to stop re-clearing into these lines that it's possible for the chamber to be posted on. You're playing this control style comp, right? So you want to re-peek to find some information, but when you get later into these rounds, it's also entirely valid to just bunker back into a site and force G2 into you.
Yeah, and I think that is the change they're going to want to be making. Because Zekken has been getting punished in most of these rounds. And even if he's like staying posted on a forward line, he's almost always taking
Second
the
pause.
timing TV
Dude,
off of his gate crash, disappearing.
close to getting out of control.
To deal with the pressure that G2
I think
is
it's
providing elsewhere.
I think it's
So
a
then
nice
G2 gets
timeout.
easy re-clears into mid, they get a lurk embedded, and then the map explodes
problem is
like you saw in that
they're
last
getting
round.
really
Yeah, I mean,
owned
even
just
if you're just
sitting
looking at the
back.
clock at the top of the screen, G2 will be in one place.
I'm worried now
for the
that they
first
try and
30
like
seconds of the
fight.
round, and then in a minute 10, they start moving, because that's when Zekken's got a TP.
And that's how you make playing against Deadlock way
Dude, they got an
easier.
eco
Fade out the
anyway.
wall,
Baby
and
Bay
then,
gets the
okay,
outlaw.
set your watches. We are going to wait until that fades, and then we can play the game again.
Well, Sentinels forced down onto Pistols.
Chat, is Baby Bay in the fantasy league yet or not?
Hard to run active plays either with a comp like this, so can't even have
I
those
gotta
sharp
know how
attack
much it's gonna
throwaways.
cost,
You
man.
see Narrate keeping 3K in the bank. He'll be able to buy an off next round.
That's a good spot.
Drop that over for Zekken.
Zekken's been doing a lot just playing down into bot mid.
But
Knows
again,
this.
he's like always getting flushed out or taking a timing TP before he can actually have late round impact.
He'll take Leaf spot. Oh really?
Drone should be coming in.
Damn, dude, that's
fairly
big
soon,
shoes.
You'd think if G2 wanted to continue into mid. As a matter of fact, that teleport goes back and
Honestly, for the
exactly when
memes,
Baby Bay posts
could be
up to
worth
see if there's
doing.
going to be a deep peek.
could be worth
So
getting
pull
in.
out your checklist. Push away the Yoru, pressure into tree. Okay, we've got out the net. We've
That's
got
40
out-
seconds right there.
Yeah.
It's all a game of seconds for G2. And of leaving Baby Bay in very lethal positions.
Outlaw in the close corner here.
Yeah, but you
He
should
doesn't
know
actually
that
have
there's
a
a
TP
high
to get
chance
out.
there's like a
No,
Bucky
he's
or a
expecting
Judge.
These re-clears that Sen have been going for. Maybe starting to get a bit impatient, and that card is going to be heard.
Yeah, big flash.
Fake Yoru TP into the smoke mid.
Big flash into pre-aim.
Need to be a right click with the classic. Nice flash. In for a shot, dips on away. And now the second wave to follow. Paranoia in. Jogamo trailing. Inching his way through the site. G2 are really taking their time. Even with 20 seconds on the clock, let's let Bang be an issue.
That was
But
a
not for
shot.
much longer than that. 10 seconds is all G2 will need.
No one else in a position to deny.
10 seconds
The
left.
last two members of Sentinels race in. But G2 is established. The Outlaw posted towards heaven. And this retake feels nigh impossible.
It can be hard to pace yourself on a site hit like
Yeah,
that.
it looks like they
right?
don't want to give him kills.
I think when you're playing without a jet to go flying on in, jumping up on top of Generator, you need to have that patience.
G2, I think, get more value out of one
Waiting for
Yoru
Nova
flash
Step.
than almost any other team you watch in Valorant.
Sure.
They do such a good job of taking a tiny bit of the map with just one piece of utility. You saw the fight in Tree Room there. All they had was a single
Skellen with
Yoru
the tier one.
flash.
Thank you so
Baby
much.
Bay
Appreciate
swung,
the 18
they got
months.
the opener. And then they maintained
thank you.
their entire bank of utility to
Man, I
actually
swear,
just overwhelm
all the
Bang
games
as the
desk when
site
you're
anchor.
asleep,
They're always
no
very
1-7-1s.
conservative with how they're using that
America's,
util, making sure
when
they
you're
have
here,
something in the
it's
bank for
non-stop.
that last second hit.
And you need to make every little piece of utility count when you do throw something like a chamber into the comp, because he's not offering you a whole lot in terms of active fighting util.
Yeah, contrast that to Sen, who have a net that's going to refresh every 40 seconds,
Yeah.
that have the refresh on that Sova as well. They have that one extra piece to work with.
But this will be the make or break round of the half, probably, for
They broke
Sentinels of the
7-1
map on
twice
top of
last
that
game.
too.
Oh, really?
Zekken
Wow.
has been able to spy into the operator. Has a dimensional drift to play with too.
Shower, thank you so much, bro.
Displayed
Appreciate the
mid pretty much
gift,
every
dude.
round.
Thank you for doing that,
Now
mate.
instead repost towards Cat.
Scanning ahead.
I've seen Baby Bay go for the safe fight a few times too, but the one
Okay,
way is a little
second
delayed
up
out
over
of
towards
Sentinels.
short. Recon
Trying to play
goes
around
out.
with the dart
Celsius
timing
kind
that
of
G2
just
have
has to
been defaulting
accept
there as
this.
well.
And there's the util. Single Yoru flash, they full take A main.
G2 are causing a ruse and maybe leaving
Yeah,
an
I
insert
mean, it's a strong
with Valen.
default.
That
No one
spike is
switched
still
out
over
on
on
this
the
one.
B
Oh
side of
boy,
the map.
he might.
They
Baby
just
Bay
want-
sees him jumping.
Yeah, just give him an opportunity to go for a fight. The weirdness is that Valen still being here could even be a second threat of a lurk.
Okay, flash over towards
Baby Bay
middle.
were to
See if
fall.
anyone was middle, and they fake TP. So question mark created for G2 over
Pick it out
towards
the net.
middle, pretty much without
The
having
wall,
to even
rather.
step a foot anywhere here.
And with that being used in a minute,
As we can
they're
see,
gonna have
no
plenty of time
trip
to
here,
wait
but
and
there is a
re-hit A
camera that's
late
kind of
if they'd
spotting
like to.
this. We'll say though, G2 are picking the right site.
They've guessed correctly in terms of, well, Zekken being on the other side of the map with the op. But Bang can stall out for a long time. A paranoia
Yeah, trip
back
to
on
clear
Jenny.
close left to
On
see if
top
anyone
of all
pushes
this
through door.
utility, We're going to have to call in the Hunter's Fury if G2 want to get into the site. There's the first. Bang's still alive, trying to dance around. He's teleporting in place. That is
Such a
not
nice
going to
fight.
work. The lurk on the
The
other side of the
smoke
map
with the
as
trip
well.
here is really
Constant
cool.
Pressure point into Sentinels.
it's already going to be a save call. No way you can risk losing the operator. That was the whole game plan coming out of Sentinel's second
You
timeout.
got fawns, and then if you push through the
Think about
fawns,
what
you
they
get
did
hit
that
by the
round.
trip, and there's a
They
smoke
show a
here. So you're
Yoru
kind of
flash
perma-stuck
to
here.
open
Then they're
into A
ulting on
main,
top of it.
Get 3 players posted there, and pretty much do nothing else
So
for the rest of the
you
round.
kind of have to
They
play
just
2 on
full
site early
waited,
or
'cause
2
G2,
off
or
of
rather
site.
Sentinels have been conditioned that, okay, a minute into the round, there's going to be a re-clear in mid. There's going to be all of these pressures in different parts of the map. But
Right.
instead, they
Or I
just
guess
sit,
you
wait,
fight over
the
towards
wall
A
falls,
main,
and
but it's not what you
instantly
want to do with a
ripping
deadlock.
that
It's
execute.
not
We
what they want to
effectively
do with
played
that
like
comp.
50 seconds of the round, and neither team had any info on the other team, right? Apart from a few pieces of utility. And G2 go for that snap play, and it's beautiful.
And that's one of the drawbacks with Zekken picking up the operator, that you don't really have a player who's going to be able to put themselves on the line to, for example, go re-clear mid.
Right. I mean, he could have looked for a forward line, right? He could have fought up into B main, looked into mid.
But he's afraid to do that because Baby Bay's
When
been
do- when
holding
do
there
you,
with it off
um,
most of these rounds.
So instead, he was back
I
on
think
stairs
as
to B.
well,
We'll see if it's a different
the-
approach out of him going into the next round.
The extra
Sentinels
like
do still
stress
have
levels,
the money to
the
buy around him
Sentinels,
and play it out
knowing that
again.
it's Baby Bay.
Starting to
It's
slip
so-
away.
it's so
Jogmo
funny,
1
man.
point away from
Because
his
this
own
score
dimensional
normally
drift
you'd be
too.
like, sure, man.
This
but
round, Zekken will
I
fight
don't know. It's
forward
like an
in mid.
ego thing, man.
Fuck
If you got some egos
But I
on
like
you,
this
this
clear
stuff
from Valen.
this
Nice
stuff
damage
becomes a
down.
little rough.
Zekken now waiting, but a teleport away. It's gonna
It,
be
it
all right
hits
for
that
him.
a little bit more.
G2 have the read. They know there's got to be Zekken down here, right? But that drone was shot away at. Drone getting no value means that
Okay,
hey,
flash
Zekken's
goes in,
never
so they
been
can't
cleared.
fake TP.
Nice little
Do
combo
they have an
piece.
extra layer when their flash
This time
actually
he
hits
stays. Ran
someone?
out of time on the gate crash. Has to use the second to get out
No.
instead.
Yeah, that's
Can
early
they
into
have
the
an
round.
extra
No
layer?
options to reposition. But I think he's running towards the correct side of the map.
Yeah,
This is where Trent's got the spike in hand.
G2 want to sell a fake on A,
to an
then have
extent.
the Yoru TP back over and maybe exact
just
this into
recon.
B.
Very
guess.
similar look to the mid-round in the previous with
Just
2
recon,
players
get
sitting
ready
in
to
main.
punish.
Spike's coming
Smoke
back, though. They
behind.
haven't fully decided where they want to finish.
40 seconds. Late mid control, they got to smoke it because they know that there's pressure over towards
Spike
bottom
now
middle
heading
after
into
their
cap, but
vice
the wall
flash
gets
went
placed at
off.
40 seconds. We have to break that.
And
There's no other way for G2 to get into A.
Sentinels at least double stick over towards site now after
a
that hit
fake
that just
ultimate going
happened.
back towards spawn, trying to
Yeah, Omen ult to
Nice.
create pressure like they could be
Someone maybe
anywhere
step
towards
forward.
spawn.
Zelsis, shotgun inside of the smoke, gets the first. No one else is looking at him. He has control of main. And if Jogamo is able to sign something, G2 might be right back in it. Into the back of
No
side,
way,
behind
bang.
Dice, bang! Gets his shot down to 10 seconds on the clock. And Sentinels are starting to crumble. Zekken is in here, but now discards himself back into main. Operator
The
in hand.
device ult was so well timed they couldn't get out
Every
of his
single
ult
Sentinels
and actually
member is
protected
on
the
their
planter.
own. One flash to play with. Just firing away. Drawing eyes towards him. Zekken is trying to be the bait.
Dart online.
There's the first. John QT has found his mark, and now pressure goes onto the spike. G2, you can't sit around underneath hell, and John QT is raining
Yeah,
up
I
from
mean,
above
Sentinels
them.
handled this really well.
Sentinels get their second.
Yeah,
Finally
Zekken was
breaking the streak for
the main
Sen.
one here though. Zekken did so good to just stay alive the whole time.
And now
Oh, we can do better than that.
Bad plant, mate. They were just happy they got a plant, to be honest with you. It's not like they planned for this in their after plant. It was load time and there was a Euro
It's a
on their
rare
head.
day when the Sen fans are the ones getting out yelled at. Baby Bay's brought some of the crew. And we're gonna have a moment now. You can settle down, it's all right. We've got a little bit of a tech pause.
Well,
I blame Baby Bay. What did he do?
I assume it had to have been him. There's no one more likely the culprit.
We'll get info on that as soon
Anonymous,
as we
thank
can.
you so much for the
Last
gift
round, though,
to
was
leave.
a nice
Love that.
slight change for Sen. I think they do a better job of being willing to keep Zekken forward. They have a player there.
No,
who's
it
actually
does, but that
breaking
doesn't
the
really
drone for
happen.
him. He gets an extra 10 seconds stuck into mid. And that means by the time G2 is hitting the part of their checklist that is going back into A, dealing with the Sentinel utility, it's like 50 seconds on the clock. And you get this perfectly timed wall in from Zelstis. He's still there with the judge, and you actually manage to stall them out for what feels like the first time this game.
Yeah, Sentinel's looking better now that they're
Okay, same thing
committing
over
so
towards
much
middle.
to these mid
But this
rounds.
time they save their recon.
Still,
They-
Zekken
and
wants
they
to
have
the
drone.
early information.
They for sure can have extra layer.
Note that there is a teleport right next to him. Oh my word. Well, John says hello.
Okay.
A little friendly bump on the
Dude,
shoulder.
B-side's
Now
really
it's time
weak
to
right
lay
now.
the red carpet down into the B site. John QT won the first round from back here, was strong. 4 Sentinels, but so much pressure. I
Whoa,
mean,
what
the
a flash
flashes,
that
the
was.
darts, it's just all up in
Recon
his eyes.
lands as the flash came in. Jesus.
Spike planted.
We'll have to call from the grave.
Second time G2's shown around like this. This time they get the kill backside. And still, their buys posted in main. He is going to cause so many problems.
G2 made the right adjustments, but now narrate at the
Shot.
front. The spear for Sentinels.
He's walled off. Trapped in main. It's a 2v2
Oh,
on
look at
site.
narrate go. He is on a warpath, and Trent down
Whoa.
under. It'll be a one-on-one. Zelsis
dodged
doesn't
it.
grab him.
Ah, dude,
How
low
does that
HP.
miss? And he's got to get on the spike. Sees the player coming.
What a shot,
Jonah
man.
P
What a shot.
will take it through.
I don't know how
Dude, the,
Jonah escapes prison there.
The
Gets
timing
walled
on
off
the flash
main. Has to
recon
commit,
there is
what,
one of
10,
the most perfect
15
things ever.
seconds to spamming it down. And somehow sneaks through the ultimate there.
Yeah,
So
let's-
all-
let's
I
see
mean,
him
it
tuck
bounced off
in
the
there
wall
as
when
he
beaming.
slips on past that.
He just sidestepped
These
it pretty
kills
early.
from Narrate were lovely.
Yep, just barely. Ooh, sit down, boy, sit down, boy.
The pop-offs for G2 back in control. Going into the last round of the half. This time, no op for Zekken, but a walk into mid. Early TP up from Bang.
Yeah, a little fake shark with the rest of Sentinel sacking onto A. Here's John once again.
Dude, look at
And
the A
Hunter's Fury
site.
to
It's
try and
loaded.
stop G2 from getting any space into the site. Nice tags. We'll
Okay,
get
no
the first
smokes
kill to
again. Baby
Sentinels.
Bay's allowed to just swing everything.
Now it's sort of a mad dash from a couple
And
of players
Jogamo,
on set
and
to
everyone,
hold
to be
on
honest.
the B site. Their entire mid is a giant question mark. They have no info of where G2 could have slipped into.
But they have tons of utility on A.
I mean, what, a wall, 2 trips, no more wall, but there's still a stun.
Jonah's going to do well to apply a little pressure here. Keep 3 players towards B.
Really trying to sell a B split, but no one is buying that. Good work, Zekken and Zelsis. Putting to sleep 2 members of G2. Trent has yet to be stopped.
He doesn't know
Man,
that the A side has
9-3.
been conceded.
30
Stuck behind
9-3
this
on
wall
attack.
instead. They're not going to have
Against
any
a
util
double,
to get out.
against
They're
a
gonna
double
have to go
sentinel when you
eventually,
have
right?
double sentinel.
20 seconds.
Waiting on the smoke.
Thorns to heaven. They only have to watch tree. That's exactly where Zelsis will be. Spotted out. Time is running out. G2 need to act on
10
this.
seconds left.
That stun shouldn't be an issue, but it will be if Jonah P falls down.
That's a spike!
Hold on, why was the spike going for the fight? There's nothing doing.
they gotta do
Zelsis takes
something.
3.
This is a great half
Yeah,
from
G2
G2.
crossed it
It was
up a
fun to
little
watch.
there.
Dude, this
spike plants are
this
the
A
one to
hit is
close
really
door.
nice, man.
And that net perfectly
I like
catches
the
him.
chamber trip theory on top.
Very
it's really cool.
polarizing story compared to game number 1. This time it's G2 with a monster lead at the half. Sentinels building back some momentum.
So well done by them. in control of this game. Confidence for G2. But for the halftime, we got something special. Let's send it down to Golden Boy, Doug, and Liz at the stage.
That's right, everyone. We're here out in the crowd 'cause we got a packed house in the Riot Games Arena. Ain't that right, people? Look at these beautiful folks. So you know what we decided to do? What's one thing I love to do when I come out here? Throw free stuff at you people. So, but the problem is I need you guys to make some noise. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Make some noise. Loudest section's gonna get some free crap. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Avanza.
G2 fans!
And be nice to one another, please. If you grab it, don't just pull it.
Wait, I'm gonna, hold on.
I do want to let you know that these stress balls are actually quite strong.
I need you to be louder, come on!
Come on, make some noise! Let's go!
I know you came from Scotland, so here you go.
Free stuff!
Free stuff.
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
Multizan with the prime, thank you.
Liz!
Doug, it's an OSHA violation. Doug, it's an OSHA violation.
It's an OSHA violation, Liz.
I have one more. Get as loud as you can. As loud as, you're not nearly loud enough. Get as loud as you can. Come on. I see you. Going for you.
Oh, and oh my goodness gracious.
Jesus,
Woman,
absolutely
you got an arm
center.
on you.
9 years of softball, GB. Everyone, keep on getting loud. But we have a
Let's
chance to get back to
go.
Mimi and Christy.
Thank you,
Take it
thank you.
away.
All right, having some fun here in the Riot Games Arena. Match has been a bit one-sided so far, but G2 still trying to force us onto a map 3 here, Mimi.
Dude, I need Liz in the Phillies bullpen. He's got an arm.
Yeah, 3 people got that joke. Baseball.
Yes,
All right.
thank you, thank you.
Dude,
Now let's
surely
get
more
into
than
the
3
main
people. That one
event,
was
Mimi,
obvious.
Which is the Valorant.
Which is G2 up 9-3 at the half. They looked so good with that slow, controlled attack side macro. Now, quite frankly, we're looking at Baby Bay. On defense, on the chamber, he's fighting up mid with Jaw.
Yeah, stepping down to that space early. Exactly how Zekken was playing it in the first half. Sentinels aren't really challenging that area just yet. It's only John QT on top mid. The rest of Sentinels might just want to pop out quickly into the A site.
Yeah,
Setting up a short
recon
teleport.
for middle.
There's the shock. Breaks the thorns.
Clear
and now with
mid.
the wall being thrown from over A
Lose
main.
sight, but they're
That'll
so
stop any quick
fast
flood
on this
out of
flank
tree.
behind.
G2 might want to turn this into a flank, though. You see Jojimo push all the way down.
Damn,
Trent
bro. Wow.
somehow catches the fadeaway on Zekken.
He's been
Yeah, and
excellent
everyone else
in
just
this
needs to make
series.
sound now, distract.
Sentinels down in numbers, have to get through
Yeah,
2
this'll do
walls.
it.
Fight on the flank could be make or break.
Yes, it will. Jogamo Zelsis. But Zelsis down low. That paranoia on the side. G2 are winning every single fight on both sides. And now Sentinels without any territory anywhere.
Oops.
Might actually have
Oh.
spotted out Baby Bay. But will it make a difference?
Yeah,
Doesn't seem to be the
doesn't
case.
change
We're
anything.
just
I mean,
jumping
we're
down
going
on a
Lotus, man.
flattening bang.
We are
The
going
rest of
low.
Sen's
Sentinels
hopes
get
in
a
this
plan.
map.
They go for stingers.
Really
They
well
go for the
controlled
stinger
retake
buy.
from G2. 10-3 up now.
Tovan with the prime.
How he
Thank
managed
you
to
so
get
much,
that kill.
bro.
Just takes
Appreciate
a
the 7
tiny
months. Thank you
bit
so
of a
much.
timing, peeking out onto Zekken on the entry.
It only took him 11 bullets.
Yeah, and that's such a good decision to commit to the flank from Jaw. When you're playing into double senti, the worst way it can go is when you're all retaking through one choke point and you're getting censored, there's cipher trips, there's all this stuff you have to break through. Instead,
The
they
Lysol.
have 3 different directions of approach and really mitigate the risk that double senti poses.
Yeah. It was nice seeing that Sentinels, you know, had like the wall being dropped down into tree on the head, but losing fights on both sides, not quite good
They
enough
didn't
of a
sting
look
a
for
buy?
them. This time playing heavy into B main, probably just gobbling up some orbs.
They
Narrate's
believers?
got 3 already, so
The
might as
believers
well
in the
grab
buy
another.
round at
Check out Baby
3-11.
Bay, posted inside of Wine. Has a TP to get back to site easily, and Thorns to support that can be popped cross-map to give him some space.
I remember G2 back on like Abyss were playing the Yoru Chamber stuff, and it was all often about just being able to play 2 agents that could play nasty off angles, in mains especially. And you can accomplish similar things. It's something you might not be as used to.
Baby Bay's
On
not
Ascent.
leaving.
Yeah.
Sticks around on
Great
the
on the
reload.
flash.
Nice paranoia, but yeah,
Uh-oh.
shot the goal.
Uh-oh.
And now caught on the reload is a disaster hold up. We walked into this with 1 sheriff, and it's now a 5v3%.
And remember when I was talking about the post plant with double senti? That's where we are now.
With the judge too jumping out of heaven, it's ugly. You don't want to see that.
Yeah,
This
they
was
gave him an
not even a
outlaw and
force
Trent
buy.
can get one shot.
Aegis and
Oh,
Smokes, the cycle is heavy.
ooh.
Trent could just be the hero. Trying to bring it back, that's 3. Sentinels over
Bullet
eager.
for Trent. Can he?
And Trent willing to shut them down.
No, that's the optimal way to play an anti-eco, actually. Yes, lose all your players.
What?
Have Trent pretty much
Dude,
1v4.
how have the
It's fine,
casters
actually.
kept their
Well,
cool
see,
with
he
that?
saw
That
Narrate
was,
on the
that
other
was
side. He was farming
actually
the ult orbs,
insane.
and then Trent was like, actually, everyone please die so
Dude,
I
that
can
was
farm
insane.
my own ult
Oh,
orbs,
because now
please.
he's 2 off ult. That's
Exactly.
so smart.
Exactly. It's
This
all
was beautiful,
Oh,
though. The
great transfer.
He
One
resets
bullet.
to kill the jumping player
yeah.
and then does it again.
Like tracking the jump
Yeah.
through the wall too.
Chris.
Baby, I can't believe it.
You imagine Baby Bay is just in that round and he's casting Trent's clutch. You know, just the moment of it.
I think they drop him immediately.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good look. Luckily, don't think that was
Maybe
happening
that gives
in that
another
one.
caster a chance. You can step in.
Yeah, you don't want to see me up there. We're not even getting the pie. Baby Bay creeps up, but
Oh.
I mean, he did hit Zekin.
Oh. I mean,
Unfortunately for
the
him, outlaw moment.
do
nice
actually
entries out of
raid
Sen.
boss.
Zakin
Raid boss
manages
Trent.
to shut down both there and
After he's doing that run,
creeping
anything's
up
possible.
gets a kill. And then
Yeah,
we're
and
back
they know
into a
that
3-on-3.
Zekin's 10.
A little closer than
And
maybe
they
it
got
should
a gun.
be. Especially with
And Trent
Zekin
has
being
one
so
shot.
low. Now, there are double sensors to play with.
And the
2
plant
flashes
is
on the Yoru
guy on low
Paranoid.
HP.
There's plenty to stall out G2 on the approach, but Jonah P's taking the long way round. Wow.
That he is. Zekin's holding it though,
Nice shot.
and he'll deal with the situation.
Zekin figured it out faster than I did.
Just a bit more aware. Paranoid used, but there's a sensor to counter that out. And time is ticking. Valen now alone, trying to make it back in, but they've
Dude,
got
I
it
mean,
shut
they hit
down.
some nice
Sentinels
shots there. They hit some
Wasn't
nice
the
shots. I
man
mean,
you would've
G2
thought
will be
they'd
kind of
win.
happy considering the guns they had into it.
With the rifles,
That was a full bonus from G2. They didn't even buy armor on a couple of players.
yeah.
Find to mid didn't seem so well advised. It was a dart flash combo. Basically every single time G2 were going for a scrap.
Nice,
comboing
boys.
up
Let's
those
go.
abilities.
Let's go. Grind rounds here. Let's go.
But Sen are definitely waiting for those now.
So now we get into the real rounds. Rifle v
Sova
rifle.
ult for Sova.
G2
If Zekin gets a
farmed this
killer and
ultimate
orb, he
very
gets.
quickly for Trent.
I mean, they should be
Main
going for that
control's gonna
probably.
be a big deal. With ultimates coming online quickly for Zekin.
You see what having the deadlock does. It's basically an additional initiator tool that you have to early take space on main, but with no one to follow it up.
Big
Jojima
TP
just
makes
pulls
them
off the
less
clip
likely
and
to be
walks
holding
his way
over
into
towards
one
A main.
regardless.
It's a bit strange right now from Sen.
They
Spike's still
flash
left back
B main.
towards spawn, doubling up
Bang.
and
Nice shot.
clearing
They
out
flash
one.
B main
They
and
saw
then set Baby
Bang
Bay
in
up.
that spot before, so Jaw being there, no real surprise.
That just deletes him on the jiggle. Baby Bay shut down
Nice
as well.
shots, man.
I mean, the
Lots on
game
shots.
is simple if you are winning the extremity fights versus Chamber and Yoru.
That's the make or break of this comp.
You are also going to need to get the spike eventually. One would assume.
Valen.
Oh dear, this could be bad. Valen starts to line him up, that's 2. Finally traded, but now the distraction as Trent falls out of bullets.
Close.
Winnable for Jonah though.
But what is going, okay, we're gonna use our ult to grab the spike.
It's fine.
Okay.
The Cypher is in mid. There's a 1v1 very early. Surely you're not clearing
And
this
John's
though.
played it well.
There is a 0% chance. I mean absolute 0 that we're ready for
okay.
it.
All good.
And we weren't. Sentinels are gonna take that round and just literally coming off of winning their fights in mains.
Yeah. When you're playing the double get out of jail free comp with both that Yoru and that Chamber, there are going to be rounds like that where you are just walking up, you are alone, and you pretty much just need to get the kill.
The thing is, if you die, you kind of need to be sent to jail.
Yes.
It's like, we can't be getting those agents and still dying on both fronts.
Send players just too quick, delete
Hey,
both.
full eco pretty
Baby Bay.
much. Some
Good job
sheriffs.
before they can TP.
Dinger. First
Now G2's
sentinels in
money
terms of
is
their ults.
bad.
Not bad. Celsius would love a couple of kills here.
Second, just walking through this. That is wild on the anti-eco. I don't condone that on the anti-eco.
You denounce his behavior?
I denounce that.
Yeah. Just straight up playing a member down.
And that's a dimensional drift. Not able to be
At one
tapped
point,
into.
Yeah, you could have had that combo
At
available.
one
You
point,
hoped not to need
Jonah
to use
P
it on
can
an
flash
anti-eco.
B main to see if it's clear to get
Piece
this
together defense
gun.
here.
Trent also has a drone as
Minute on
well.
the
They're
clock,
definitely picking up
paranoia
this
to
gun at
stall
one
out the
point.
hit. 3 players already
While
waiting.
they're thinking about the gun, Sentinels kind of group up and then head over
Maybe they will be
towards
able to
A.
swing in really quickly. Even
Because
has
you would
that
imagine there's a lot of
teleport to
focus on this at the
go through the
moment.
smoke, dip back.
They could stall long enough for Jonah P to rotate over with an ultimate. Hold on, double tele. What is happening? Valen just matches Bang's teleport. That was sick.
dude.
The paranoia to stall out as well. Sentinels
No
aren't
way,
going
bangs through
anywhere.
smoke.
Sen is gone. 2 players left. The round is cooked.
It was a fall on Eco, and look at Spawn right now. Spike is trying to sprint
No,
away.
Jonah.
It's actually being held for. Narrate could have an opportunity to make a mad dash of things over, and to be, it'll be a 1v1 on the site.
Him versus Trent. But Trent's going to beat him there. Only a Sheriff in hand.
And 15 seconds left on the clock. Pinged out, but he takes the fight too early. Rushing things
10 seconds left.
has given B to Narrate.
And now it's a 3-on-2 retake. Only 1 gun recovered for the side of G2.
But the IGL will be so pivotal back in main. Calls Narrate to hold over with him.
Narrate is so confident right now.
The first shot's not quite
Last
connecting.
player standing.
And now with John
Whoa,
falling.
right.
It all rests on
Hey,
Narrate's
what a
shoulders.
shot.
Map point.
He insta-dinked him. Okay, good
Is
recovery,
handed
because honestly,
freely to
Jonah P
G2
was
on
going to
the
have to
eco.
write an apology letter for that one.
Brutal round to lose for Sentinels.
Can we talk about Valen's teleport?
Yes, that was outrageous.
Yeah, that TP was sick.
I mean, the Omen knows what the Omen's gonna do on the other side. Sees that smoke going up, this guy's teleporting, and picks the first perfect position to be right behind Bang.
Ironically, I think the enemy Omen TPing in might have actually blocked his
Dude,
teleport.
it's just like
distance. He could
the
have gone
look
even
over
further
before
behind
the
him
kill
and
is
actually
so
been
funny.
seen.
Imagine the rounds where that doesn't happen, his CP goes further, and then
Yeah.
he's just a tasty treat presented to Bang for free. Doesn't happen though, and instead they're at match point.
7 goes at
1
it.
round away from sending us to Lotus.
An
They
even
got great
larger lead than
ults.
Sen
They'll
had over them on
probably
the
have to
road.
tank
And
around
they have
here.
ults abound. Their retake will be super strong with both the Steel Garden as well as the Sova ultimate.
TP split
Teleport
A. Oh,
primed
they got
down
it.
on Cat. Okay, Zekken taking his time. He couldn't find the
Whoa.
right teleport, so ate up actually quite a bit of the clock.
Okay,
And now the
fake
Hunter's
A
Fury
into
sees the player
the
up
B
in the
hit.
corner. Narrate trying to
With the
track off
info
of the teleport.
ulting,
Who
that's
will
nice to
secure
take out
Valen again. That's
smokes.
twice
I will
this
say
game.
And that's the
Jogamo
smoke's gone.
and
It's
Trent
gonna make any
holding
retake way
relatively
more
strong
difficult
here.
for G2.
Not much of an over rotate.
Holding these choke points more challenging. Jaw will have to be excellent from lane.
Hard committed to the site.
I mean, he takes a shot, can teleport back.
The call back with the
Nice peel to
spike.
him. Trent can swing from market,
Wall.
but none of that's going to come into the fore because the spike is
Shins. They lean
Mosey
heavy
on
over
over to
towards
A.
B.
Sen want a fake B. Call back into
Yeah,
the
this is going to
spike
work
towards
pretty well.
A.
Unless Jonah P's got a madness in him. Good news is he's going to
just
isolate
jump
one.
into the site now with the ulti.
Look at the rotates. Everyone has been pulled
Nice,
off.
just gone for middle.
This is
It's a great
Very
fake.
good call from Sentinels.
That net doesn't catch Baby Bay though. He could try and get out in front of it. Tagged
shot.
up, grabbed up. Sentinels actually just winning out on the B site, but it means that the rotates have come through. Spike was actually tossed over the Vise wall on A. And Sentinels control this side of the map. The whole time, by the way. There's a Yoru back in spawn.
Trent's about to face him.
Trent does take him down. But his teammate a long way away, and Jonah P's got an operator in hand.
Yeah, I still like this from G2 though. No
It's a
one's
save.
panicking. No one's using their ults. They're going to have
enough
good
money to
ults
go
into
for
the
this
next
one.
round.
And at
Sentinels use
12
3.
to 5, there's
They're
no
so
point taking
fine.
risks. Save your ultimates. Find the round you know you're going to win.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, right? G2 have 3 ultimates right now. John, Baby Bay just 1 off on their own. So you could be stacking every single ult you've got to win a round.
And when you're up this big, that's exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
Play the percentages, don't take
Why
any
does
risks.
it say
boring,
VCT
save,
player
And then
1?
just find the
Because
rounds.
he's the number
Use all
1
your
player
ultimates
in
and send us to
VCT.
Lotus.
Well, the
because
thing
he's
is,
the
I think it's
OG.
just going to be the next round because Sentinels just
original
used
player,
all of
man.
their ults in this one, right? Hunter's Fury, Dimensional Drift,
Deadlock ult as well.
Yeah, everything. And what it means is that Sentinels are looking at a huge disadvantage. Weren't able to deny the operator as well. That got recovered. So caution is still key for them.
Baby Bay's gonna post in mid.
This guy,
That
I
trip
don't know
at
what
least
Sentinels do here,
reposition
really. There's too many
elsewhere
ults for
to
them to go
find
up
an
against.
early line
And
on
if
the
anyone
off.
gets a kill, they kind of get their ult as well in terms of Jorgamo and Baby Bay.
Paranoia line B main. Could be a little trap play here.
Yeah, trying to push players into Baby Bay to peek them on out from tree.
But he backs away early.
Trip here, they go
Finding an
aggro.
opportunity to get a kill there.
Pause. I mean, I like
How do
this.
Sentinels
Let's
react
get
to
that
this?
Yoru
'Cause
ult
they're
as well.
hearing so much. That's two,
Yeah, they
three
can
players in
definitely
B main
play
for
to
sure.
leave site,
But
and
if
as
they
we
call
see
it
over
A,
towards
it's
A,
the
they're
double
playing to
Senti's
leave
holding there.
site.
It's an op, and now Jaw has just TP'd over as well.
Well, Narrate drones up into mid, sees that nobody's really home there. Might
Baby
make
Bay
Sentinels
doesn't have
think
his
that
TP
G2
for
are
a lot of
sticking
it.
onto that B main control.
That is a strong setup from
Trip broken in
G2.
mid, so G2 have to keep a player there.
Sentinels are really eating away at the clock, and I am concerned.
Drone clears
about
a
the
lot.
ultimates
John
that G2
hears
have at their
it, so he's
disposal in the
probably going to
mid-round.
call his team back to hit
Here's
over
the
towards
first just
B.
to get
Fake short split B.
Brilliant information, and he's going to spot out all three players.
So
Now the
ult on
Underspirits are all
top.
boxed up.
Wait,
A little treat now.
Jorgamo.
And now popping out of
I
the
was going to
dimensional
say,
drift.
is he
Too
going
high
to take
risk.
his
He saw
TP
the
or
player
not?
in B main, gets out of there.
Sentinels will
So
take
both
that.
ults gone. It's still
Two
a
ults
5-on-5.
for
but
nothing too much.
Not a lot of map control for Sen.
Not even a lick of
Time's
damage
pretty
for
low.
G2. Trent on the other side of this wall. And the flash doesn't hit him. Trent is here for everything. 2 for him and Jogamo to trade.
Dude, I'm so excited
The
for
map on the
loads this
line
one.
now. It's Bang and John QT. Pressure in. Smokes for Chaos.
Oi,
But in the Chaos,
oi,
Jogamo
nice last
thrives.
shot on that.
G2
Okay, they
will
absolutely
send us
wrecked
to
him.
Lotus.
They absolutely wrecked him.
Absolutely clinical map for
Now what?
G2.
Now what do they play
Perfect
on Lotus?
attack side called beautifully by Valen. And it took a moment, but a cleanup on the defense as well.